Davis continues her DIY series with a website that can help you save money by tackling your next home repair all by yourself.
And there is just 1 week to Thanksgiving. Tangi Patton of Good Taste TV joins us with the recipe sure to be the holiday showstopper.
Plus, you may remember her from shows like Even Stevens, Kim Possible, and Cadet Kelly. Christy Carlson Romano is talking new projects, her big move to Texas, and how she made a name for herself in the foodie world. All that is straight ahead on Houston Life.
Is that for real?
Live from Studio B at KPRC Channel 2. Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Houston Life on this Thursday, November 19th, 2020. As always, we are so glad to have you with us. I'm Derrick Shore.
And I'm Courtney Savala. Welcome to Friday Eve.
Friday Eve, also known as 1 week out until Thanksgiving.
Can
a
you
week
even
from
believe
today.
this?
No, I cannot.
Unbelievable. It's ticking away.
Taken away. I think it's just going to be the two of us at home this year. Of course, we had planned last year after Thanksgiving. I had said, you know what? I am going to Salt Lake next year to be with my mom for Thanksgiving. Guess what? That's not happening because obviously I don't want to, infect my mom or get her sick. So we're going to stay away. We're going to do some FaceTime action and celebrate our fourth Thanksgiving, I think, in this house.
I mean, it's so unbelievable. But yeah, it's to be safe. We're staying here as well. And Oscar is going to be one soon. Can you even believe that?
A year-old little Oscar, and he's still wearing his little onesie. His
he's still in his dog Spanx.
His Danks.
Yes.
How's that going?
Not bad, not bad. He gets his stitches out on Saturday.
So you have to unsnap the back every time he has to go out?
Yes.
How does he like that?
Here's the thing. I think he likes it. It's sort of like a weighted blanket for him. You know how people really like weighted blankets?
I've heard that. I can't imagine that.
I can't either. I would have probably an anxiety attack. Yeah.
Me too.
Because I always have to sleep with one foot out.
I do too.
Oh my word. Really?
Yeah, it's true.
It's so great that we're co-hosts. It really is. It's just, we're like the same but different. But the Danks, the doggy Spanx never bothered him. He loved it. He was just very snug. But now he's going crazy pants, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I pull that thing up like a good turtleneck to let it kind of air out a little bit, his body and his fur. But he goes crazy every day at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. He goes nuts. Looking at things to just grab and running all over the place.
Every day at 6:30, 7 o'clock, I go nuts when I get home and I get out of my work costume.
Work clothes?
This costume is so uncomfortable.
It
really
is.
is.
Are terrible.
Especially, have you noticed these days, I think ever since COVID started and people started working at home in their underwear.
Yeah.
Well, I was in studio most of the time, but naturally everything just got a little more casual.
Yes.
I used to wear suits and ties. No, I feel like I'm getting choked if I wear a tie.
Yeah.
So no more of that. I'm home on the couch in the onesie. Hey, speaking of being home on the couch, I feel like we need to catch up on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So I know I was saying I haven't been watching, and no, I didn't watch, but I did watch about 20 minutes of it. I think they're cool. I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. And I mean, good for them for just sort of being unapologetically idiotic. And I'm kidding. No, I mean, they're living their lives and they're doing their thing in a very insular community, and they make no apologies about that.
You know what I think is we did watch it last night, and I will tell you, you know what I think is so interesting? It doesn't matter if it's Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Dallas, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all about who spends more on what, who has more, who does more. And there was a scene in yesterday's episode where they all went skiing. It was a great day. Let's go skiing. Well, one girl was late because her full Chanel ski suit didn't arrive on time, and she just couldn't hit the slopes without her Chanel. And by the way, she can't ski and was doing snow angels on the side of the, bunny hill. And then everybody had to go get new boots and get this outfitted and that outfitted. And I'm thinking, how shallow.
I also think the weird irony with these shows, too, is the people on these shows oftentimes, right, probably assume that they're really impressing other people with the fact that they have so much money. I don't know about you, but rich people just don't impress me. I guess I don't understand what it's like to be rich, and so I don't care how much your outfit costs. I'm more impressed by someone who has nothing and works really hard to just sort of carve their place in the world.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
I think that's the big turnoff for me about those shows.
And I do love their stories. This is the first, basically, Real Housewives edition that really centers around religion.
Yeah.
Okay, because, you know, there are other ones. I think Orange County did something where somebody, you know, got baptized again or something like that. But this is part of that community. And so it's the first time that really it's part of the storyline each and every episode. So I'm applauding that.
Yeah.
But again, it could be any group of people in any city, but it's basically you can just plug and play their names because it's all the same thing. Who's going to throw the bigger party? Who's mad at who? This made this one mad. This one doesn't remember this one. This outfit costs more. I mean, it just
Are you talking about Houston Life, or are you still talking about Real Housewives?
Not Houston Life.
I'm kidding. But the point is, I didn't hate the show as much as I thought it would.
Yeah, the scenery is amazing, though.
I know.
Makes me
Utah
wanna go
is so
skiing.
Me too. I know.
Not in Chanel,
maybe
though.
a year from now. So if you haven't ordered your pies yet, now is the time to order. I'm serious. Do it now because you don't want to leave that last minute detail for Thanksgiving. We're gonna get into that a little more later on in today's Houston Life. But pies, it always reminds me, Courtney, of the very first few months I was living here in Houston and working at Houston Life. I went to this establishment known for its pies. I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant. I love the restaurant, but I just don't want this story to reflect poorly. So I was with a bunch of coworkers, our producers, Heather and Aaron, who are next door in the control room right now. Heather and Aaron and a couple other people we don't talk about anymore. But anyway.
No longer with us.
They're with us. They're just no longer with us. So anyway, the server came over to our table. We had ordered a bunch of drinks, waters and Diet Coke, whatever. And this entire tray of drinks, guess where it ended up?
In your lap.
It was like I took a shower in the cafe, essentially. All over, not just in my lap, all over me, down my back. Down my back.
Was
down
anybody
my back,
rolling?
Down my front. Rolling.
I hope. Were you there like shooting a story?
Oh, I didn't know what you meant, where you were going with that. Rolling camera. No one was rolling camera.
Yeah.
So it was.
What did you think? Roller skating? What does that mean?
Never mind. I just got really wet because the drinks. So the drinks dumped. I got showered with drinks. Anyway, I was new here.
I don't know what you're saying.
I was new here in town, and I just thought, wow, these are my new coworkers, and now I'm out at public at this restaurant, and I just got doused.
Showered.
Anyway, can we change the subject now? So the show must go on. Order your pies, and just always carry extra napkins.
I guess. I can't wait for the pie story coming up, though. I'm very excited about that. We do have a pie in studio, actually.
Ooh.
I know. So I'm very, very excited about that.
Don't throw it in my face.
So, you know, I've already started to listen to Christmas music. This was like several weeks ago. And watching, I may or may not have watched Dolly's Christmas, you know, Dollywood Christmas on Hallmark Channel. I may have done that.
You do have tears running down the side of your face.
But no hair color.
But don't worry,
right?
it's been happening all day on television.
No hair color, right? So here's the thing. I also got paid in college to eat French fries. Remember that story?
I can't believe this is actually a job.
I know.
McDonald's French fries.
Yes, I know. But
And by the end, you were sick of it.
Sick of it. Didn't eat fries for 3 years. But anyway, so here's what you can do. If you love holiday movies as much as I do.
If you love movies as much as I do.
You can get paid to watch holiday movies. Yes, you guys, it's really called the Ho Ho Holiday Movie Dream Job. Job post on reviews.org is looking for the chief holiday cheermaster. Meister. I can't see through my tears. I'm going to be honest with you. You can watch 25 holiday movies of your choice in 25 days and get paid $2,500 and get a year's worth of streaming on 7 different streaming services.
What?
Yes. Applications are open until December 4th. The winner who's going to do this will be announced on December 7th.
So only one person will end up getting to do this?
Unclear. I don't have that information.
Wow. Okay. Well, that sounds like a really great deal. $2,500?
Yes.
And it's
that
not
was
like-
more than I got paid for eating French fries.
So, but it's one movie every day
For 25
days consecutively. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
I'd
But
be
you
down
have to,
for that.
Yes. There you go. And your
No.
choice. You're choosing which holiday movies.
Yeah, I couldn't make it through. I'm
That's
serious.
a long commitment.
If it's past 9 p.m., the other night we were watching Weakest Link. Jane Lynch is so great too on the new season. It's so good. It's such a great show. But I typically last only 10 minutes. What's wrong with you? What's the issue?
I can't stop. Okay.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Okay, let's get back to pies.
Yes, let's do that because after the break, pie, and more pie. We are talking holiday pies with Royers Pie Haven. What slice are you serving up this year?
Don't go anywhere. Houston Life will be back in just 2 minutes.
Well, we are 1 week away from Thanksgiving, and if you haven't already, it's time to order your desserts. How about the perfect pie that everyone will love, and you don't have to make it?
You don't have to do any work. Royers Pie Haven is located under the oak trees on Henkel Square, and they have the perfect pies for your dining table this year.
So not my mom's apple pie, because my dad says it doesn't taste like his mother's. Pecan, junk berries, of course, everyone's favorite, and Texas trash, which is pretzels, chocolate chips, caramel coconut, and graham crackers.
There's about 17 different flavors at Royers Pie Haven and Round Top Cafe, and once you have one, it's hard to forget. This has been a Texas institution for more than 30 years. Tara's dad, Bud, known as the Pie Man, took over the cafe with just 2 flavors of pies, buttermilk and apple.
And my dad, just started experimenting, even using the backs of Nestle Toll House cookie recipes to make pies. And then we just had to make it work. And then the pies are pretty much what brings the people in the door.
Tara started baking at just 8 years old and knows how a slice of pie can bring people together.
It's really all I know. It's like this common thread with all the relationships that's how I met you. It's because of pie, right? So the pie really brings the people in the door, and we get to build relationships around pie.
When the spring antique show in Round Top was canceled because of COVID, Tara wasn't sure what that meant for her family business. But like so many small businesses, they got creative.
We also have our commercial kitchen in Brenham. It's called the Bake Shop, and that's where we actually bake all the pies. But we were standing here, we're like, what are we gonna do? And we're like, we have employees and we can still get food. So we started creating meals. And like this week we were making over 500 casseroles. So we're doing that, and we were able to create jobs. And then the Pie Haven and the cafe we have not had to close down.
They are baking around the clock, preparing for Thanksgiving. And I just had to know what pie is her favorite. I know they're like your kids. You can't really choose, but what are your top picks for pie?
That's hilarious. Maybe I've never thought of them as my kids. Okay, so I really don't eat pie very often. I can't eat it all the time.
True confessions on Houston Life.
Don't tell anybody.
Your secret is safe with us, girl.
The other day, I might have sat in bed and ate a sweet and salty cutie pie. And I'm like, what is happening to me? But that sweet and salty is so darn good.
It's much more than just baking pies for you. This is really part of your heart and soul.
It is. I mean, I really still get joy out of it. So how great to be able to still go to work and have joy. So I'm very grateful for pies.
And we are so grateful for Royers. We do have the Texas trash pie here. Derrick, you're going to try it. Chocolate chips, caramel, coconut, graham crackers, pretzels. Amazing, right? Mm-hmm. So good.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't taste like trash. It is delicious.
It is so good.
It's sort of like a 7-layer bar.
Right.
But
in a pie.
In a pie form. And we do have one of the boxes here to show you. So if you order them, this is how they come.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all packaged up. There's foam in, so it's protected and it's ready to roll.
Absolutely. Here's the deal, guys. There is pre-orders happening right now. You can pick up your pies at Renovate over on Westview. You have to order today by 5 p.m. for pickup on Saturday. Order Sunday at 5 p.m. for pickup on Tuesday. More information on HoustonLife.tv. We love Tara and Bud, and actually this is the first holiday season without her mom. She passed a few months ago, and so this is a really difficult time for the family, but that's why they're so impressed with all the love and the outpouring of support from the community. So go over to Renovate. They are going to have a pop-up, so if you don't pre-order, but guess what? Once they're gone, they're gone.
Right.
Pre-ordering guarantees your pie.
Well, and Mom's memory lives on through the pies, so
Absolutely.
That's lovely. All right, so we do want to hear from you. Share your favorite local spot to find holiday desserts. You can let us know on Facebook or join us streaming on YouTube and just leave your comments there.
Okay, I'm going to finish this here, but still ahead. Have you heard of skincare based on your location of where you live? Treat yourself or someone else this holiday season with the gift of great skin. More on the climate smart product that can help.
And after the break, we'll learn more about an organization all about senior-focused healthcare for yourself or someone you love. That's coming up when Houston Life returns. Welcome back. When you are sick, injured, or simply trying to maintain your health, you want to be sure you and those you love are getting only the best care. I spoke with Dr. Patricia Hayes about an organization that provides high-quality, senior-focused care.
So Partners in Primary Care is a senior-focused primary care model. We cater to the needs and, the special physical and mental needs of seniors. We've got a specialized care team that helps provide care from the, bottom to the top. So from the front desk, referral coordinators, medical assistants, nurses, pharmacists, care coaches, social workers, to the physician and mid-levels. We're all specially trained to take care of seniors.
Let's talk about the annual enrollment period. That's happening right now, and this is a really important time for our seniors.
It is. It's a good time to get into a Medicare plan or a Medicare Advantage plan. The open enrollment runs to December 15th. And here at Partners in Primary Care, we hope that you choose us for your care. And if you would like, we can help set you up with a plan specialist who can help walk through the different plans that we take and see which plan best fits your lifestyle and, and your needs. So every plan we know offers, a little bit different set of, just different functions and services that they provide. And so we want to make sure that our patients get on the one that works for them, and so that we can get them in and get seen and get all of your preventative and chronic needs taken care of. We don't want COVID to keep people away from getting their preventative care and just their chronic disease and just their other illnesses managed. So just because COVID's out there, don't be afraid. We are taking all necessary precautions to keep you safe and our staff safe, and from screening for temperatures, screening for symptoms, frequent cleanings of our centers. We're doing everything that we need to do to keep patients safe. And we want patients to come in, but if they don't feel comfortable coming in, we also offer telehealth visits and virtual visits that can be done, or visits can be done in your car if you feel not equipped to do a virtual visit at home, but not comfortable enough to come in the clinic itself. So we want to get you taken care of.
Dr. Patricia Hayes, thank you for that. And if you would like to learn more about what Partners in Primary Care can do for you or someone you love, just visit seniorfocusedhouston.com. Courtney, over to you.
All right, Derrick, thanks so much. Well, looking for the perfect holiday gift? Give the gift of great-looking skin with help from Uli Haslaher. She's the founder and CEO of Pour Moi Skincare, the climate-smart product specifically formulated for our skin, and those are really challenging in our Houston temperature as well. Hi, Uli. Welcome back to Houston Life, I should say.
Hi, Courtney. How are you?
Great to see you. By the way, let's share some breaking news, if you will, in the Pour Moi world, because y'all have just been named one of Time Magazine's best inventions of 2020 for beauty. How exciting!
Yes, we won the beauty category. So beside our 2 U.S. patents that we got this year for climate smart skincare, now we got this prestige national recognition as being Time's best invention of the year for beauty.
Well, congratulations. Absolutely.
Thank you.
So you claim that you have a gift that no one will ever want to return. Tell us why.
Yes, because I always show first my hands. On this hand, I use Climate Smart Skincare, and on this hand, I use a regular moisturizer. And look at that difference. That's why we are best invention of the year. What do you want to have under your tree?
Absolutely. We want to see a nice, clear hand and skin. So I know which one I'm going to choose. Well, you've also brought us the holiday gift youth set. And how is that specifically formulated for us in Houston? And if we perhaps travel somewhere to a different climate, how do we use that?
Well, here is what we have in our use kit. This is the gift that you need for useful skin in Texas. It has 6 products. You can either give them all to a very special person or to yourself, or you break it up and you have 6 wonderful gifts. So it has, of course, our winter cream specifically for useful skin in Houston. So where you have a little bit cooler temperatures than in the summer, but still lots of humidity, the Marine Day Cream is now the right moisturizer. And for the day where it's a little bit drier, not as humid and milder, you rotate to the Temperate Day Cream. So both creams are in the gift. Plus, it's our luxurious night cream, because night is a climate as well, and it aligns with the repair and renewal process of skin at night. Then it's all about innovation with Pour More. We have our Smart Mask. It's made of a advanced moisture control fabric. And so you won't break out anymore, when wearing a mask. And we put it conveniently on a stylish mask chain that you can easily take off when you wash it or put another mask on it. And so you have it always around you. You never lose your mask, and you can easily pull it up when you need it, so you're not over wearing the mask. And last but not least, it's also our jasmine flower mask, which is the antidote against all this blue light that we are now exposed to as we spend more times in front of screens. And that blue light is prematuring your skin, but not any longer, because our jasmine mask is an invisible screen against it. So think of it like a face saver for your skin.
Absolutely. You
And
have covered all bases.
Yes.
And let's talk about the special offer, because you have brought quite an extravaganza this month, and that's appropriate because we are in the buying season, right?
Exactly. And all of it, instead of $215, just $99, all made in France, all clean ingredients, invention of the year. And if you are not 100% happy with it, or whoever you give it to, return it for a full refund.
Fantastic. I love the mask. I love the chain idea, because let's face it, we have a lot on our minds right now. We lose that mask. We don't have to do that anymore. Uli Haslaher, it's always great to see you. And again, congratulations on that award.
Thank you so much, Courtney. Bye-bye. I wish a happy holidays to everybody.
Same to you. And to get in on that special offer, here's the number, 909-243-1456, or visit their website at pourmoiskincare.com/Houston. All right, let's check in with Miss Lauren Kelly.
Yes, Courtney, coming up. You guys may remember her as Ren Stevens from Even Stevens on the Disney Channel, but Christy Carlson Romano is all grown up and talking work, family, and her big move to Texas. Plus, we're going to check on what Keith, Christine, and Eric have coming up for the news at 4. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes.
Look at what you had to say about our viewer question of the day. We asked you to share your favorite local spots to get holiday desserts. Robert, we're going to start with you. Leona's Bake Shop, for sure. Delicious family recipes passed down to create the best sweet treats, pies, cakes, cookies. Oh my. Thanks, Robert.
Absolutely. And Tanya writes in, this year I want to try, oh my gosh, the Whistle Stop Tea Room. This is in Tomball. She had their key lime pie and it was amazing. Planning to try their lemon blueberry cake.
Ooh, I've been looking for a nice key lime pie. It's one of our favorites. All right, and next comment, Christine writes in, Red Dessert Dive in the Heights. Their cakes are delicious, especially their red velvet. Wow, that looks like a very tall cake.
I know. Me and red velvet, we're like this. Love it.
Like peanut butter and jelly. Well, thanks so much for your recommendations.
Absolutely. Keep the comments coming. Now let's check in with Keith, Christine, and Eric for a look at what they have coming up at 4. Hey, guys.
Hi, guys.
Oh,
Those cakes look so good.
They do, they do. Yeah, and this time of year, you can get in trouble with a lot of those.
I know, all in moderation.
Hard to say no.
Yeah, guys, great to see you. Hey, the weather's pretty sweet outside today. I know that we need some rain, though, Eric.
We do need some rain. There is some rain in the forecast, Christine, but not a lot of it. One thing that is helping, we've had a pretty high fire danger over the past few days. One thing that is helping is the fact that we've got higher humidity. You may have noticed a few more clouds in the sky this morning, this afternoon. That's an indication that we're getting higher humidity, and that's going to keep our morning temperatures, our overnight temperatures, a little bit warmer. Afternoon temperatures, though, still a little above normal. Mid-70s, low 80s. Sugar Land leading the pack right now, 82 degrees. We've got an east to southeast wind. That wind coming off the Gulf of Mexico, that's what's bringing in more of that humidity. Our dew point temperatures are in the 50s and 60s. The past few days, they've been running in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. The higher the number on this map, the more humid it is. So we're getting into that moderately humid category. We're not in the summertime muggies by any means, but you can definitely feel the difference today. We've got a nice evening coming up. No rain in the forecast tonight. Patchy morning fog tomorrow with that atmospheric moisture. And then over Thanksgiving week, we do have 3 cold fronts coming in. There are chances for rain with each one of them. As Christine mentioned, we need a little bit of rain. We'll talk about our chances, what it means for your Thanksgiving holiday, too. It's a very important 10-day forecast. We'll have it all coming up at 4 o'clock.
But no time for the summertime muggies. I love that, Eric. Thank you so much. Right, also coming up at our newscast at 4 o'clock, we're talking about self-driving cars. Channel 2 traffic expert Anavid Reyes takes a look at this technology. Is it really practical? Is it safe? Where we stand on self-driving vehicles.
Plus, we know that a lot of students who are in virtual classrooms are struggling to keep focused. We're going to tell you about a new program designed to get kids connected and help them academically without having to be in a crowded school setting.
And also at 4, a very touching story about a little boy who developed a scar on the side of his head after a serious operation. He wasn't able to grow any hair where that scar was. You'll see what his father did to help bond with his son, also to help him overcome the frustration. It's a very sweet story, a very sweet act from his dad.
This is why most dads are considered heroes.
Yes, without a doubt, guys. So all of that coming up at 4 o'clock.
I'm already crying. I don't know the story, but I'm already crying.
It looks like
a lightning bolt.
Yeah, so a sign of power. Hey, before we let you guys go, Keith and Eric, your beards are looking very nice. A reminder to our viewers that all month long, a lot of the guys here at Channel 2 have been growing in their facial hair for No Shave November. So how's it all working out?
So far, so good. Yeah, I was at the barbershop today and just had a little. We are allowed to, do a little bit of grooming, not much. I didn't take it down at all, but I did have, a little shape up. So, hopefully it looks a little more defined.
I was like, oh, you're situating your situation, Like he's got the beard balms, and Eric, I don't know about you, but he's like, oh, this smells so good.
Yeah, I don't do the beard balms. I just do my normal, face moisturizing. But so far, so good. I've gotten more compliments than people saying get rid of it. So I guess that's a pretty good sign. Derrick, you're doing pretty well yourself.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you so much. Mine is super, super itchy, but I will say so many Channel 2 viewers have reached out saying they want us all to keep the beards.
Yeah.
So,
I've gotten the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I think you guys look great.
I agree.
I agree.
Absolutely.
as do I. Very handsome, guys. We'll see you at 4.
Alrighty.
Good.
Okay, many of us have gotten a little braver when it comes to trying home improvement projects, but there are some things you just need a professional to help get that job done.
It is so true. We continue our DIY series with consumer expert Amy Davis as she shows us a new way to get help with projects virtually.
Boom, look how easy it is. They can just fall off and this.
For a problem like this, the last thing you want to do is pay a plumber hundreds of dollars to come out and fix it. But what if you had an expert tell you how to do it?
Fixer.com is a place where you can go and get virtual handy person consults to help you fix things that are broken in your home.
When the quarantine started earlier this year, Fixer founder and CEO Mike Evans saw a need and came up with a plan. From common plumbing issues to hanging things on the wall, the experts at Fixer.com use video chats to walk you through your project.
Our current curtain rod has 3 holders, and the new one that we bought only has 2.
So we would want to check out the new curtain rod that you're going to put in. Does it seem to have the same kind of diameter?
It looks so much nicer without a center bracket.
Okay, great.
Perfect. Thank you.
It's really helpful to have somebody who's an expert and who's been doing this for years and years talk you through exactly how to do things.
Here's how it works. Fixer.com is free for the first 5 minutes. Then it's $15 for every 15 minutes after that.
But usually that 15-minute time slot is all it takes to just get somebody started.
The expert will tell you right away if the problem is something you should not try to fix yourself. But Mike says they've found the average person can do about 80% of projects around the home.
That little hole on the front, I believe, should pry off. And then you'll be able to actually screw the handle back on.
Oh, I never knew that.
If you can do most jobs that a plumber would be able to do for $15 without having anybody come into your home.
Right now, when you turn it, does the water turn on?
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, Don. You've been very helpful.
I think this is a really cool idea that could help a lot of people. Amy, we should point out, she did mention that Mike says a lot of their calls are from people who tried an online video to fix their problem initially, only to make it worse. So it's important to proceed with caution because DIY often gets really expensive and time-consuming. We will have a link to the Fixer website on our page, HoustonLife.tv.
And tomorrow we complete Amy's week-long DIY series when she shows us how we can update a tiled surface in just an afternoon at a fraction of the cost.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, very cool. Coming up, listen to this, the story of one fearless football player. You see those braids right there. Well, she's making history at her high school's first ever female quarterback.
This is so cool. And after the break, you know her as Ren Stevens from the Disney show Even Stevens. Christy Carlson Romano is all grown up and talking about why she made the big move from LA to right here in Texas. That's coming up next on Houston Life.
Christy Carlson Romano is an actress, singer, and Broadway star, but you guys probably recognize her most as Ren Stevens from the Disney Channel's Even Stevens. Christy is as busy as ever these days, running an exciting YouTube channel, hosting a new cooking series, and even moving her family to the Lone Star State.
Christy Carlson Romano is here with me today.
Hi, girl.
This is so exciting. You look so wonderful, and I'm sorry that I still want to just call you Ren Stevens. It's just in my DNA. I do apologize.
It's funny on my Instagram bio, even I think on my YouTube, I have, I'm that girl from your childhood, AKA Ren, AKA Kim Possible.
We also need to congratulate you on your move to Texas, because I know you might not have started here, but you got here as fast as you could, right?
Got it.
Yeah. That looks
where
great.
I came from. I thought LA was the place I had to be in my 20s and whatnot, and now I've realized that it's just about family, and it's about loving your quality of life. And Austin is where we've moved to, and Texas as a whole is a great state. It's an amazing state.
You've got a very successful YouTube channel. Speaking of food, you've been cooking for a while now, and you have some great guests on your show. Tell everybody a little bit about Christy's Kitchen Throwback.
Absolutely, thank you. I launched a YouTube channel. My husband and I are producing partners, and so what you're looking at right now is our amazing, now we have the room and the space to have a home production office, but we are doing our Christy's Kitchen Throwback show on my YouTube channel, which has other shows on it, but it's really the first and main show that we just love doing, because we have throwback stars, like Jodie Sweetin was recently on. There's like a specific person that everybody knows from a particular time. And I think it's what's attractive for my guests to come on, because they get to embrace the past while also informing everybody of what they're up to and how positive their life is and good stuff. Because I do think sometimes there's a stigma with, living in the past, or, but obviously everybody loves it so much, and it gives so many people joy.
So before we go, we are in Houston. This is the Space City. So can you tell us what year we went to the moon?
We went to the moon in 1969, not 1968, but the year after.
I knew that because you taught me. So thank you so much.
Very welcome.
Christy Carlson Romano, you are a joy. Best of luck with everything you do, and hopefully someday you can come visit us right here in studio at Houston Live.
I would love to.
Christy's YouTube channel is so much fun, and the throwback guests on her shows are sure to bring back that 90s nostalgia. I got a link to it at houstonlife.tv. Courtney?
All right, Lauren. Oh my gosh, she is absolutely adorable. Okay, listen to this, you guys. We're going to introduce you to Emily Bull. She is a high school senior who loves to go to the beach, hang out with her friends, and just so happens to be a star athlete on her school's football field. She is making history at Willis High School as she rocks both a helmet and a crown. Talk about true girl power.
What do your teammates think of you, the female, the girl quarterback? Do you have to answer that question a lot?
Yes, whenever I first joined football, I was kind of scared. I was like, okay. And they accepted me on the team right off the bat. It was great. And they treat me like their sister, and they're my brothers. It's so awesome.
When did the love of football start for you?
It was at 7 years old. Me and my dad, we would play catch all the time.
You probably want to thank your parents. I mean, I know that your mom was a little bit apprehensive in the beginning, but I'm sure they play a major role in your decision.
Yes, they do. They're my biggest supporters ever. I love them so much, They come to almost every game for me, and it's great.
Emily, besides being the first female football player and quarterback for Willis High School, you were just also crowned homecoming queen.
My whole school voted for me. They had my back. They were like, let's make this happen. It's never happened before, and it was a crazy experience. Best thing ever.
What would you say to other young girls, or maybe other parents of young girls that want to pursue their passion for football? I mean, you're paving the way for these young girls. What would you say to them?
Work hard. Go to every practice. If you want to play football, you're a girl. Do not be afraid. Mentally, physically, I've gotten stronger. I've learned life lessons from my coaches that have taught me. It's crazy. It's not all about Friday night lights and everything. You have a family with you. It's it's awesome.
Okay, and I think maybe we should do a little shout out to the rest of the guys on the team, because how cool is it that you could just be the girl on the team and be one of the guys?
Them guys, they're awesome. Like, those are my brothers, and I'm gonna miss them after the season. We go from seeing each other every single day. You think I'd be tired of them already, but I actually don't get tired of them.
So what's next for you, Emily? I mean, I know that your season, of course, we're in the COVID world, so football season's a little extended right now. What's next for you?
I recently got a scholarship to go play flag football at Kansas Wesleyan University. And I'm so glad I get to continue. I get to show what my coaches have taught me throughout these years of football and like bring it to college.
Congratulations on your scholarship going to Kansas Wesleyan. We appreciate.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Isn't she fantastic?
She really is. What an inspiration.
I know. What an incredible young woman. Emily has a game tomorrow, so we want to wish her and her team good luck. And by the way, if you have a great story that you want to share with us that's going on in your community, just head to HoustonLife.tv for a link to submit.
Very nice. I'd like to meet her one day.
Very cool.
Okay, still ahead on Houston Life. Tangi Patton of Good Taste TV is here with an easy dessert recipe for your Thanksgiving meal. Plus, fall wines under just $20. That's next on Houston Life. Welcome back. Do you need an easy dessert to make for Thanksgiving? Well, how about this? A pumpkin truffle, Courtney. It comes together in minutes with some make-ahead shortcuts.
That's right. Friend of the show and host of Good Taste TV, Tangi Patton, joins us now with this trifle recipe and some delicious fall wines that are just under $20. Hey, girlfriend, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you guys?
We're great. Thank you so much. Okay, should we start with wine?
Yes.
As always. Hello.
Okay. Walk us through it, Tan. We're going to start with the white.
Yes. So one of the most common questions this time of year we always get asked on Good Taste TV is what wine for Thanksgiving, right? So I went with some really good, inexpensive, no lose situations. The first one is the Josh CELLARS Chardonnay. Now this is the Sonoma County Chardonnay, but it's the reserve. So think of it in terms, we all love all the Josh wines, but think of this in turn as some of the top lots in the vineyard. These are the best grapes. So it's made it into their Sonoma County Reserve, and it's just delicious. It's classic Chardonnay. It's not an oak bomb. It's not a butter bomb. It's just a lovely, easy drinking Chardonnay.
It's very, very nice.
It is delicious. I love the Josh label, and typically, I mean, you're like me. You would never reach for a Chardonnay, but I like this. I really do.
Yeah.
See, and I'm right there with you. This one I really like. Now, another one I'm loving. You know, this is Beaujolais season. All the Beaujolais Nouveau comes out in November, and this is a Gamay grape, which is what Beaujolais is, and I am loving this. This is called the Hospice de Broeuilly, and my French is horrible. It's a Brouilly, which is the region it's from. But it is a Gamay grape. It does see oak, but there's a bright, I mean, imagine you just bury your face in a bowl of cherries. That's what this wine tastes like. There's a ton of just burst of fruit, but at the same time, you get some layers of flavor, a little hint of the oak, a little smokiness maybe, but it's really a great food wine because it's got some nice acidity to go with that, you know, bright cherry fruit.
It's
that you
almost
get
like
right up front.
a hint of tartness, but it is definitely not a sweet wine. Plus, Tangi,
No.
when you say Beaujolais, it just sounds fancy. It's Beaujolais season.
I know.
Very
You just
bougie.
feel like you know what you're talking about. Plus, I think this is nice if somebody is just being introduced to a red wine because it's not very heavy. It's a very nice light red, which is lovely for our kind of warmer afternoons that we're dealing with. Okay, so we've got the
Absolutely, and
wine
they pair it
covered.
with everything. Of course, as always, both of those are at HEB, and they're less than $20. I think that Beaujolais is like $15. It's really a good deal.
It really is great. Okay, let's dive into the dessert with this trifle.
Yes. So you guys, I'm going to guide you through it. This is the easiest thing you will ever make in your life.
Well,
Kiddos can help out with it.
Not when we're involved, Tangi.
We're about to find out, Courtney. Let's see how well you guys follow instructions. Okay, it's so easy. Now, you don't have to have a trifle dish. You could do this in a bowl. You could do it in anything you want. It's all about the flavors, really, but it is pretty in the end. So what you're going to start with, pumpkin bread. Now, you can do it the old-fashioned way and make it if you want, or just go to the store and buy already made things. HEB right now has got some really great pumpkin muffins, and just start tearing it up. So your first layer, will be the pumpkin bread.
So, and the whole idea with the trifle here, Tangi, is we're just going layer by layer, right?
Layer by layer, texture, color, and flavor. So after you've got that in there, you may want to toss in some nuts. Give it some, there you go.
Oh, toss some nuts in, you said?
Yeah, give it a little texture.
Okay.
And after that, you're going to start adding in that pumpkin cream. Now, the pumpkin cream we made for you guys, it's got mascarpone cheese in there. It's got heavy whipping cream, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger.
Lovely.
It's really flavorful. It's got some good stuff. So put a layer of that.
Okay.
It's also beautiful.
It is so, and it smells delicious.
And then the next thing that really takes this to another level, this is cajeta. So this is Goya's cajeta. They do all the work for you. If you can't get to the store and you have a can of Eagle brand milk, you can boil it slowly.
Oh, yeah.
Cover it with water for a couple of hours. You'll get a very similar product.
And that's
But yeah, just
the Eagle
squeeze that
sweetened
on.
condensed milk, right, Tangi?
Sweetened condensed milk.
Okay, wow.
And then we want to
Squeeze some
layer
of that
again,
on,
right?
And then layer again. Go back with your pumpkin bread, and you continue to build layers. You can throw in the whipped cream that you make yourself, or you can do it the simple way, which is what I did and just bought.
Absolutely.
Store-bought.
Gosh, this pumpkin bread smells amazing.
Because it all tastes good in the end anyway.
So again, layer by layer, and I think we showed a picture of the finished product earlier. Let's pop that up again so our viewers can see what it's supposed to look like when it's done. You top it with the whipped cream, and then Tangi, when it comes time to serve, do you just dig in with a large serving spoon?
Well, yeah, I thought you meant like give everybody a spoon and have them go at it. You could do that.
Pre-COVID, we would do that.
You dig in, and you can make the cream, the pumpkin cream, the night before if you like. It'll be fine. Just give it a good little stir the next day. And then you can store it in the refrigerator until you're ready to serve it. I'm telling you, I don't love pumpkin, but I love this dessert. It's really good. Our recipe developer came up with it, and it's just fantastic.
Well, it looks delicious, and Courtney and I didn't quite finish ours. Oh, wow, that's a very large bite, but I'm going to go for it.
Okay. I
tastes
love
good
anything
anyway.
pumpkin, so I know I'm going to be a fan. Good? We did good?
It's so good.
I love the fact that you already bought the muffins, Tangi. I think that is super
Yes.
smart. It saves the time, and let HEB do the work.
Save time.
Absolutely. And these are really delicious muffins. Look for them in the bakery section. They come in those plastic containers,
Yep.
you know, that you open. They're good all by themselves, but they're really good in this dessert.
Tangi, thank you so much. This is a great tip. I hope some of our viewers make it, and we hope to see you very soon. Happy Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Lots to be thankful for here.
Absolutely. Cheers to you,
Lots
friend.
of love to you
Cheers.
and your family, Tangi. And a reminder to our viewers, you can catch Tangi's show, Good Taste with Tangi, weekend mornings right here on KPRC Channel 2. Just set your DVRs for 5:30 a.m.
And when we return, a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show, including an event perfect for the entire family.
But as we head to break, Nichelle Turner joins us with a fresh look at what is coming up on Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Nichelle.
Hey there, Courtney and Derrick. Tonight on ET, Tatiana Ali is guest co-hosting and giving us the inside details on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion. That's tonight at 6:30 right here on KPRC 2. Now, stay right there. Houston Life will be right back.
Coming up on tomorrow's show, Sugarland Holiday Lights is back. Find out how you can see more than 3 million lights, a carnival, and numerous themed displays, all while being socially distant.
And before we go today, some very sad news to report. Dinah Powers from the Rod Ryan Show has passed away following a very short and courageous battle with uterine cancer that had spread to her lungs.
We are thinking about you. What a beautiful human being. We loved hearing you on the radio, and our hearts and thoughts are with you and your family.
Yeah, she made many appearances here on Houston Life. We had a lot of laughs together, and we are all heartbroken by this news. So,
Way too
Keith
young.
and Christine, we're going to hand it off to you.
Yeah, we're certainly thinking about the Powers family this afternoon.
Yeah, indeed. Thoughts and prayers for sure. All right, Derrick, Courtney, thanks so much. Coming up next at 4 o'clock, a team effort to help keep people safe from COVID-19.
Yeah, the nationwide